Bracket Yahawah, Bracket Yahawashi, Bracket Yahawah, Bracket Yahawashi. Call Allah Yahawah by Hashem Yahawah. The bonds to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to all the brothers and sisters in truth and steady coming in. Shalom. Welcome back to Faithful Footsteps. This would be a quick hit going over beware of false prophets. And just because a guy says he's a prophet doesn't mean he's a prophet. He has to be tried. And I was just looking at this page up on YouTube, and I was like, man, this guy come in the name of being a prophet, but when you go to his content, it's like there's no breakdown. He's not going into no lessons or none of that. He just coming with all carnalness, all superfluitness. So, you know, I'm gonna bring a precept out and then show you the page. That way you can see that this guy is not a prophet. If anything, he's a prophet of the world. You know, he's into the world. You know, he's into worldly things, which is enmity with the Most High. You know, he's not into the scriptures. So, without just saying, I'll just bring out a precept and probably one or two precepts, and then I get to the guy's page and in the list. They say Colossians 2:8. It say, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the traditions of men and the rudiment of the world, and not after Hamashiach. So, in everything that we do when it's circled around these scriptures, or everything that we do leading up to our salvation, we want to be dwelling within the works of Yahawashi. We want to be subjected to the will of the Heavenly Father Yahawah, and we don't want to be caught off guard or caught outside of getting this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, especially while we have mercy and grace. Now, let me get one more precept. One more precept. Matthew 7:15. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep clothing, but inwardly they are raven wolves. And that's a lot of these guys that's coming. That's a lot of these guys today that are being built up by these wrong doctrines and being given this spoiled milk. They come as raven wolves right now, thinking that they have the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the Heavenly Father Yahawashi, but they really come in Caesar Borgia, or who they ignorantly know as Jesus. And they come in that love doctrine all the time. That love, that's not balance. Matthew 24:11, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. Verse 24 says, there shall rise false Mashiachs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect, which they're not going to deceive the elect. It say for false Mashiach and false prophets shall rise and shall show signs and wonders to seduce, if it were possible, even the elect. That's the same thing it say in Matthew's. 2 Peter 2:1, it say, but there were false prophets among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable hearsays, which means things of the world, things that don't have Nothing to do with Yahawashi. Nothing to do with the truth. Nothing to do with your salvation. It say even denying the heavenly Father, even denying the Lord, which is Yahawashi, because it's in lowercase, that bought them and bring upon themselves with destruction. 1 John 4:1 say, Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit, whether they are of Yahawashi, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. So, with all due said, with all that said, I just go into this guy's page. This is the type of stuff this guy likes to post. So if you notice, his screen name is Return of the Prophet TV. This is all vain. But this is the type of stuff that this guy is into. Like, let's just read a couple of his titles for his videos that he has made. It say reaction. Father demands justice for his son. What if it was your children? Reaction. It say T.I. begs to get robbed on live. Boosie eating lamb chops. Okay, what does that have to do with your salvation? Kodak Black blew a head gasket during twerk session. What the? You see, and this is supposed to be your prophets. If we listen to these people right here, we'll be even more destroyed. So it just goes to show you that these guys of the world are not prophets. There's nothing spiritual about these guys. And all these guys are prescribed to these different camps and these different little systems that's been set up for them to be wicked. I don't know for sure, but this guy might be into Christianity. So, Lord willing, you edify from this video. Until the next one, I say shalom.